Welcome to my kitchen. I hope you guys are having a happy, healthy, safe time at home, enjoying your families. But I'm going to teach you today how to make 7-Up biscuits. Hi, Lily. Lily, I'm trying to make a video. So, I've never done this before. So this is something new. I usually do this live in Mrs. C's Food TV show on Mondays, but we're going to do this from a video. So this may take me a while to get through, or at least edit it. I don't know. This is new territory for me, guys, so just bear with me. But first thing we're going to do before we start is we're going to wash our hands, because we know how important it is to wash our hands. So we're going to wash our hands and sing a song. And I think in class we decided on Itsy Bitsy Spider or something, or ABCs or something. But we're going to wash our hands really good. I mean, we're talking wash the hands. And we're just going to keep washing. We're going to sing and have a nice line behind us in class. And we're going to just wash those hands. So we're washing the hands. And that's good. And I'm going to dry them off real quick. And we're going to move along with our 7-Up biscuit recipe. So, what do we need for 7-Up biscuits? Only 4 ingredients, guys. That's it. 4 ingredients. And maybe you guys were lucky enough to get in those long lines at the grocery store and got some of this stuff. But maybe you got some Bisquick at home. And hopefully you have some butter at home. 7-Up. A little bit of 7-Up. And some sour cream. 4 ingredients is all you need to make a delicious biscuit. And what I love about these biscuits, guys, is that on the outside they're kind of crunchy, but on the inside nice and fluffy and yummy. In the summer, I usually make this biscuit and then I top it with some strawberries and a little bit of homemade whipped cream, and you can make a little strawberry shortcake out of them. In the winter, I like to make them with chicken and noodles and a little bit of mashed potatoes and biscuits. We're just gonna, in class, make them with a little bit of jelly and butter, but I think you're gonna like them because they're a really yummy biscuit. So with that, first thing I want to talk about is the butter. Now butter, a lot of things to know about butter. One is that it comes in a package like this. It tells you it's 1 pound of butter, which also equals 16 ounces. So now we know that 16 ounces is equivalent to 1 pound. In this package of butter, you have 4 sticks of butter. 1, 2, 3, 4. With 4 sticks, 1 stick is half a cup. 2 sticks, 1 cup. So 4 sticks is 2 cups of butter in a pound of butter. Today, we're only I was rudely interrupted by a spam call. That's what happens when you videotape on your phone. As I was saying, a half a stick of butter is 1/4 of a cup, 1/4 of a cup. That's what we're going to use for this recipe, 1/4 of a cup of butter. So I'm going to take this butter and I'm going to cut it in half right through the packaging on my cutting board, placing it down, and now I have 1/4 of a cup of butter. I'm going to take that 1/4 of a cup and I'm going to put it into a square 8x8 glass baking pan. So let me get that for you. And that way I melted the butter directly in here because this is microwave safe. It's a Pyrex. And I melted the butter directly in here at the bottom of the glass. I've also preheated the oven to 450 degrees. So that's why the biscuit's kind of crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside, because it's a high heat oven, 450 degrees. So we have our melted butter in our 8x8 baking dish. I'm gonna put this over here off to the side. And now I'm going to get 2 cups. We're going to use a dry measure of Bisquick. So I have some Bisquick in here. So just let me knock this down a little bit. So we're going to take this dry measure. We're going to put the Bisquick inside the dry cup measure. We're going to cut through with the straight edge, level it so we have a perfect 1 cup. There's 1 cup. Now we need 1 more cup. So we're going to, again, take another cup, level it, and put it right directly in there into our mixing bowl. So now we have our mixing bowl. We see that. And we need a 1/2 cup of sour cream. So we're going to take a 1/2 cup of sour cream using our 1/2 cup dry measure. So maybe you guys can see better if I do it like that. Like I said, you guys, this is all new for me. I'm not used to this homeschool type deal. So we're going to take our sour cream and we're going to pack it in. Because it's a moist ingredient, you're going to use a dry measuring cup because it's a moist ingredient. You're going to pack it in and level it. Now, the best way to get this sour cream out is with a rubber scraper. So, I'm going to get my trusty rubber scraper here, and I'm going to take that and get it all out of the dry measure and just put it into the Bisquick here. Now, we're going to cut this sour cream into the Bisquick by taking either a pastry blender or a large fork. And I have a large fork here. And I'm just going to smash it in there until I get a crumbly mixture. So you guys see that? Hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. So you're going to get nice crumbly mixture, and then we're going to take a 1/2 cup of 7-Up. Now the 7-Up gives it a little bit of sweetness, and that carbonation causes it to fluff up, and you're gonna love it, you guys. You're just gonna love it. So there you've got your crumbly mixture. I'm gonna take my fork and take this off a little bit there and crumble it up some more. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of this sour cream because you want to clean as you go. You want a nice clean area as you work. So I'm going to get rid of this stuff because I don't need it right now. Put it right over here. So now we need a 1/2 cup of 7-Up. So you're going to measure this in a liquid measuring cup. And when you measure in a liquid and you want a perfect measurement, but you're going to get down at eye level to make sure you get the right measure. Let me get this open. Okay, so now we're going to get down at eye level, and so that I can make sure I have the proper measurement. And that looks just about right, and I can see that on the little measuring cup. So I'm going to pour that in, and then I'm going to take this, put it over here, get it out of the way, take this, get it out of the way, and I'm going to take this and take my fork, my large fork, and I'm just going to mix it all in there. Now I see that, you know, I'm going to need to turn this out onto a floured surface, which I will show you shortly. And I see that it's quite wet, so I'm going to add a little bit more Bisquick to this to get the right consistency. So I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to put a little bit of Bisquick on my cutting board here. Put just a little bit more in there. And take this, put my hands all in there. See that? Get it all ready. And I'm going to take my Bisquick and I'm going to pour this out onto my cutting board. So that, another rubber scraper here. And I'm going to take that and put it right on here, on top of this Bisquick. And there we go. So now we're going to take this You're going to have to use your hands for this part. That's why it's very important that you have clean hands. And you're just going to take it and roll it over a little bit. And this part's fun. It's almost like you're playing with Play-Doh or something. And you're going to make it into a square. Sort of almost like an 8x8 square. You're going to take that like that and just make it into a nice square. That's beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful square. Then you're going to take a serrated bread knife and you're going to cut. And these are going to be your biscuits that you're cutting here. And you're going to cut one way this way. So you're going to end up with like 6 biscuits. If you want them smaller, you can make more cuts. Over here at the Califano house, we like nice big biscuits. So then you're going to take this and you're going to put it in there very carefully. Each one, and make it fit. And it's okay if they're touching because they're just going to grow together. And that way they'll already be cut. So they'll be just beautiful. And there you have it. Now you're just putting it right directly on top of the butter. You don't need to mix the butter, that just goes directly on top of the butter. Just like this. I'm going to pop this in the oven, and when it comes out, I'll show you what they look like. Okay? So I'm going to have to click my clicker. Sorry guys.
7-Up biscuits! Yeah! Woo!
Oh boy!
Quarantine biscuits! Wow!
Hi guys, I'm back. And the timer's going off. It's been about 15 minutes. I'm gonna turn off the timer, take a peek in the oven, and what I'm looking for is golden brown. Golden brown, and I'm gonna pull out the oven rack. You always wanna make sure you pull out the oven rack. Take out those beautiful biscuits.
Yummy! I can't wait to have mine with butter and jelly.
Yes, so we're gonna take that, push that back in, and we're going to have ourselves some biscuits.